Welcome to Shore Perspectives, a community feature of WESR Radio, highlighting the spirit of the shore from those who call it home.
Paul Hughes in Hancock, Virginia. I started playing golf when I was 11 years old, a preacher's kid in Pocomoke City, and Winter Quarters Golf Course was a 9-hole municipal course right down the street from where we grew up, and I started playing with a lot of other kids in the summertime, and we would walk 45, 54 holes a day and all summer, and just really enjoyed the game, and played high school golf at Pocomoke High, and then off to Salisbury University, and then met a woman that brought me down to Hancock. So I did spend 7 years. A lot of people know me from the bowling alley in Pocomoke. I was the general manager there for 7 years, and the last 22 years I've been with Cisco Eastern Maryland selling groceries. So, but the passion for golf really, I guess, started at 11 years old, and has grown from there. I had a man named Bob Holdren who taught me the game. He would take me out to NASA, and I'd hit 600 balls, and with him, and really learned the structure of golf as far as creating good habits with your swing. So as it's a progressive game. You're always working on your game. But if you start with good habits, staying in the right distance and, right follow through and those sort of things, try and concentrate on focusing on your swing and hitting the ball straight and getting better. I think that experience really helped me, and that was probably when I was 13, 14 years old. I spent a lot of time with him doing that. So, but really been playing the game all my life since then, and have always enjoyed it. I'm not the greatest golfer. I'm not a scratch golfer, but I do enjoy the game, and I do enjoy being competitive with my buddies, and golf's a great way to network and meet other people, and you're really playing the game against yourself. You're not playing the game against other people as much, certainly in tournaments and so forth, but even in that situation, you would want to really focus in on your own game. So it's really kind of about eliminating the noise and really trying to focus on taking your time and thinking about what you're doing and executing, and we try and create a good, fun atmosphere out at Shore Youth Golf Club. So it's been a lot of fun. So in May of 22, my son David was in 8th grade. He was getting ready to come to 9th grade, and he's been playing with me since he was 4 or 5 years old. He's always enjoyed it, and he was, I think, tired of playing with Dad. He wanted to play with, kids his own age, and so we started looking around and realized that the high school didn't have a team anymore, and then we went, to the country club and Bay Creek. There just weren't any other programs for youth on the shore, and he was pretty disappointed at that. The Y, even the first tee program, had collapsed over the last year. So we decided, hey, we'll start a club, and we'll see what happens. And I said, but if we do it, we got to dedicate to being there every day. And except for weather days, we've been there every day for 3 years. We've had 49 kids that have played in the club. We just established this winter a 501c, so we're able to take donations money-wise, which will help fuel some of the things. The main mission of Shore Youth Golf Club was to create a place where every kid could come and play on the Eastern Shore. Every middle school and high school age kid has a place to come. They don't have to have money. They don't have to have equipment. All they got to do is show up. And if they have a desire to want to learn, they get a free set of clubs on the way home. Sometimes they're a little rough, but we get them donated. But if we see that they're coming back and getting interest, we really try and get them upgraded to something a lot nicer. And we're looking to partner with Kelley Golf. We have a meeting coming up with them soon, and then also our board of directors. We have our first board of directors meeting this coming Wednesday, which will help us figure out where we want to allocate our funds and do some good for the golf club.
When and where, how often do you meet?
Every Tuesday and Thursday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Eastern Shore Yacht and Country Club. It's out in Melfa, on the water. It's a beautiful golf course. The members and Chris Dodgehill and his staff have been very gracious to us. They give us the platform to use the driving range, and I can do some coaching there, but ultimately the kids go out and play on their own, and I'm there to give instruction along the way. But it's really a great asset for the shore, Eastern Shore Yacht and Country Club. I'd like to thank Chris Dodgehill and the staff there, Jess and the pro shop, and all the staff there have just been wonderful and accommodating and really welcoming to the kids that are coming out. And that we don't take attendance. If you're somebody that wants to try it, or maybe you have a friend that's playing and just want to give it a try, come on out and enjoy it. It's really a great chance to learn the game. Doesn't cost you anything, and you can get a set of clubs to take home and become a official golfer. Even if it's a little later, you pick it up. But I think a lot of people, once they play it, realize the fun of being with somebody else and learning the game, and how to get the ball in the hole as quickly as you can, is a fun challenge for everybody, and no matter what level of skill you are. It's really just creating an environment where it's fun and you're learning to enjoy the game. Like with any opportunity, it's up to each person to see how far they want to take that, right? But we want to just give them the opportunity to learn the game and have fun. And so that has been our concentration. And I've seen some great stories over the years. I think of one kid that got there and he didn't want to be there. His mom made him come. And I asked him if he would just take 9 holes and be honest with me and play an honest 9 and try and be open to having fun. And if he played 9 holes and didn't like it, he didn't ever have to play again. But if he enjoyed it, then maybe he would find something if he took the right approach at it. And he came back and really did enjoy it, and has been playing with us a long time, and was even on our golf team at Nandua. So we created a golf team at Nandua, which now includes Chincoteague, Arcadia, and Northampton are supposed to have teams this year. So we're excited about bringing that on in the district, and we're real excited for the golf program out at the high school as well.
Now, sometimes you tend to see in the tournaments more guys than girls, so to speak, more men than women. Is this open to boys and girls?
Absolutely, and that's a great question, because my sister reminds me back in 1975 she had a group of girls that wanted to play and they weren't allowed to play, and that is certainly a long time ago, and things have absolutely changed, and I'm glad for that. But we had 3 girls on our Nandua team this year, and they all played very well, and they all improved over the season, and it was exciting. They really brought a urgency to practice that I really enjoyed. They were come ready to go, and were really a great attribute to the team this year. But as far as the club, yes, we've got new girls starting all the time, and we've had I'd say out of the 49, we probably it was a lot more boys for sure, but we've probably had 8 or 9 girls that have played, and that does seem to be we're seeing this winter and spring. I've gotten a lot more calls about girls wanting to play, so we're fixing to suit them up and hopefully get them out there playing. I'd encourage any kid that has a wonder about what golf is like and would like to learn, give me a call. I'll be glad to give you more information, and certainly we'd love to see you at 4 o'clock any Tuesday and Thursday from now until October. A part of it is starting with the basics of trying to create good habits and develop a swing, and it is exciting when they hit that one ball that goes straight and long, and it's like, hey, I can do this, right? So I think, much like golf, there's those same lessons in life, I wouldn't say that I preach to them anything about that, but we do talk about, courtesy and playing respectfully with the people you're playing with, and whether you're competing or playing as friends, it's always important to respect the people around you and respect the course, and make sure we're not tearing things up, and we're grateful for what we have there. And we really do have some special kids here on the shore. I've just that's probably been the most rewarding thing for me. Not only spending time with my son David, of course, really, that's been a lot of fun, but meeting kids from all over the shore with a different story. We're all unique, we're all different, so we all have a different golf swing for sure, but it's that process of learning and learning in a good, positive environment and rooting for each other. You know, I think we all need to root for each other, so we certainly promote that as well.
For Shore Perspectives and WESR Radio, I'm Kelley Gaskell.